Time now for part 2 of our 10 questions with Cape Breton Eagles General Manager Sylvain Couturier. Sylvain, do you have a favorite jacket that you like to wear?
Yeah, my Eagles jacket. Wearing in the house, wearing here at work. Really like that jacket. It's light, it's comfortable, and really love that jacket I got on.
I think when they did the rebrand, they got some nice new merchandise. I like both the spring and the winter jackets. In your time playing hockey, could be any level, who was the toughest goaltender you had to play against?
Definitely Martin Brodeur. Played against him in the American League and a couple of games in the Pro, but he was on another level for sure.
Tough to argue that answer. I'm not sure if this has ever happened to you, but if Sylvain Couturier gets a speeding ticket, can he talk his way out of it?
I'll be surprised, to be honest. First of all, I'm never going to argue if I'm in fault, so that's one thing. If they caught me at 125, give me the ticket and leave. I'm not going to argue on that.
He's a law-respecting citizen. Does Sylvain have any close friends that he keeps in contact with that he made outside of hockey?
Yeah, I got, as a matter of fact, 2 friends that growing up as a child, both of them are planning to coming. One of them came last year and visit me here in Cape Breton. One came this summer, one came during the hockey season, and I think they both plan to come during the hockey season this year. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Keep friend with my childhood friend, yeah.
Is that a chance to go to the Cabot Trail with those people, you think?
I hope so. If they're around and I'm going, they're going to have to come.
Very good. This is a question I've seen online. I think it became a thing during COVID that apparently the song that was number 1 on your 12th birthday is apparently a life anthem. I thought it'd be fun to do this with the GM because we're getting into different years here. I'm going to give you some choices, though. What the song would have been. We're going back to April 23rd, 1980, would be Sylvain's 12th birthday. The songs I have listed here are Night Fever by the Bee Gees, I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, and Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd. Which of those was number 1 when you turned 12 years old?
Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd.
You are correct. Not a guess, or you knew?
It's a guess, but it's a pretty good guess.
It is a pretty good guess. And the only reason I knew that is because it was in 80s decade shirt, so I knew it was early 80s. I don't want to jinx you on this one, but has Sylvain ever suffered a physical injury outside the game of hockey?
Not really, to be honest. I had a few of them in hockey, but cancer, but it's not an injury. Other than that, no injury.
Is Sylvain a sunrise or a sunset person?
Sunset, for sure.
You mentioned last year you played baseball. What was your favorite position to play in baseball?
Third base. I pitch third base and pitcher, but I play every position except catcher.
You said you had a tryout in the pros. Were you still trying to feel out positioning, or were you set in a position by then?
Well, I was invited to the Olympic Stadium. I was third baseman at the time, and they got me there to evaluate me as a third baseman.
What is the tallest building you've ever been in?
Tallest building I've ever been in. I'm afraid of heights. It's one hotel in Milwaukee. I don't know where it is. We're on the 31st floor, whatever, but that's the highest building. Yeah.
The last one will go with maybe a bit of a sentimental one. Your son, Sean Couturier's had a pretty good NHL career. What's the first moment you could remember thinking he's going to make it to the NHL?
You know what? I think it was his first year junior. Sean went through a tough time for his first goal in December 11, was picked second overall. But just the way he handled himself during that time, I figured to myself, I said, you know what? He went through adversity, he handled the thing the right way, and I think he's going to make it. And sure enough, the year after, as a 17 years old, he won the scoring title in the league and then got drafted later on, and the rest is history.
A lot of that started right here at Center to Wonder when he was drafted into the queue. Well, thanks for letting us get to know you a bit more, Sylvain. Best of luck the rest of the year.
Thank you, guys.
That is 10 questions with Eagles General Manager Sylvain Couturier. You're listening to Cult to Kubota, Cape Breton Eagles Hockey, 1270 CJCB.